Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. I am riding the 23 Norco Bigfoot VLT1. This is my almost like a fourth ride now. First one I just had a little test run, and then I had a night ride, and then one regular, and today is the final ride to find out about the bikes, this bike. And I can tell I really love this bike. It's fun and nimble, and I don't even feel the weight. Actually, if there is a weight for that, you guys probably saw my previous video that I went with the 900 watts. It's 101.5 pound heavier than 720, but I love that weight just because I feel more stable. And today, especially when I'm riding here, the trails were pretty icy and covered with snow. So I couldn't see the ice, and so I was riding it. I had no issues except one spot, almost like I lost my front wheel a little bit, but I could recover it. But otherwise, I mentioned before to you guys that and the bike setups, I think I found my front end was a bit lower, so I was gonna increase the spacer, but I had the Oneup carbon handlebar with a 35 mil riser, and the stock one comes with 20 mil. So before I changed the spacer, I thought I'll try the handlebar first, which gave me a 15 mil rise, and this is perfect now. I have no issues with the bike, and I still have a 10 mil spacer to play with, but I don't need to. This is perfect, and I find the bike is more nimble than the last year one, and power has no issues at all. The motor is way more punchy, way more power in there. I 90% time I ride trail mode. Whenever there's a long fire road, boring, that's the time I will put it to boost to just get past that area. And otherwise, this is good. This is actually my second ride with the full charge. First one was about 15 kilometers, and at the end of today's ride I did close to 16 kilometers, and I had 2 bars that I used up 2 bars out of 5, so I still have 3 bars, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to ride maybe 2 more before it drop down the power. But I'm probably gonna ride 1 more before I charge it. I just don't want to have that anxiety. Anyway, so I'm riding today. Actually, the weather-wise, it was not. It's a cloudy day, and it was snowing, and actually blowing snow. And like I mentioned before, the underneath was pretty icy. Like the whole trail was icy, but I had pretty much good confidence riding this bike. I was and especially with the 45 North Rathchild started tires, and I actually check the tire pressure before. Most of the times I try to do it at the beginning of my ride, and today I did it about 7.5 the front and 8.5 the back tire, because I want to keep it a little bit more air pressure because of the icy condition, so the studs will bite better. And I had no issues except one area was very icy, and I was riding a little bit slower there. And right here I had a almost front wheel trying to getting washed out, but I was able to recover it. Otherwise, I'm so happy with this bike. I changed not only the handlebar, also I changed the grip. I have the organ that a little bit of I have a carpal tunnel, so I use this grip. Not only that, the grip has a like the side has that like a screwing thing to fit my the 45 North Pogi, the one require screwing into the handlebar. So that's why I used this grip. I love this grip too. And otherwise, like this is the trail that I'm riding here today at West Black Creek. I started with whitetail to snowshoe here, and then demitail, and then long distance up to disconnect, and then from there to telephone loop, and then again snowshoe here, and then up again demitail, and then long distance trail down to whitetail to the parking lot. So overall, even though the weather was not great, but I have so much fun because now I got used to it, the bike, because it takes a few rides to get used to, and I think I'm happy. I'm looking forward for a better days when you have a nicer trail condition, like nicely packed and sunny, or the temperature was not bad. It was just like probably minus 3 degrees Celsius, but I think I like this kind of temperature because I don't want it too warm, then the trails get soft and slushy. But so far this year I didn't have that, like even though we had some warmth, but I rode early enough, so it was nice and crisp, no issues with softness or anything. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions, I again put it in the comment section, and I check the comments frequently, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And I really appreciate your support here. Please give me thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. I like to grow my channel. I am going to be writing this one, I guess, more mainly now until spring. But I do have some videos from last summer, or the past summer, which I will, when I get time to edit, I'll post them. I have some good videos there. The summertime I was riding the Specialized Gen 3 Turbo Levo, and that's also an amazing bike. You guys can check out a few of my videos before that I rode this summer. Otherwise, that I had, like this is my pretty much 5th Norco. I bought so many Norco bikes, and I had a last year model 21-22 model, the VLT 2, but I upgraded with the fork with the Manitou Mastodon. It was so pretty much VLT 1. But anyway, this is the perfect, and I love this bike. If you guys have any questions, please do ask. And again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and keep riding.